It is 10 p.m. I'm exhausted. I almost got mauled at Target during Black Friday. Well, Thursday, but it was worth it. I got the cheapest selfie drone you're gonna find, the Yuneec Breeze 4K. Let's check it out. What's up, everybody? I'm the Everyday Dad, and if I can figure it out, you can figure it out. If you saw the tweet from last night, I basically spent 5 hours yesterday standing in line, and I got a brand new drone for the channel. Shout out to Franco Gallo, who gave me the idea for this by leaving a comment about the Yuneec Breeze about a week or two ago. Thanks, Franco. So I got this for $199 during Wal-Marts Black Friday deals, which should still be going on right now. And I'm not sure, but you definitely need to check and see if they have it for their Cyber Monday deals too, because this is an incredible price for this drone. Inside the box, you'll get the warranty card and the FAA literature right on top. You'll also get the controller with the phone holder. The buttons feel really good, by the way. You'll get the instructions for the drone itself, some spare props, the battery charger, and the drone itself comes in a nice little case. I'm quite partial to drones that come in nice little cases. And there's the Breeze itself. Now, it does feel pretty plasticky. It definitely doesn't feel as solid as the DJI Spark or the Mavic. It doesn't feel terrible, but it feels like $199 worth of drone. We'll have to see how good it flies, but feeling alone, I don't know that I would pay over $200 for this drone. But we'll see how good it flies, but I'm really impressed with the packaging. I just wish it didn't feel so plasticky. The Yuneec Breeze is a feature-rich drone that has the following amazing specs and features. Its takeoff weight should be about 385 grams according to the spec sheet. It comes with a 1150 milliamp hour LiPo battery, flight time of up to 12 minutes, and a maximum flying height of 80 meters, which will keep you well within the FAA's ceiling for drone flight. It has a 1/3.06 CMOS sensor, with giving it a 13 megapixel effective camera. It can capture 4K video. I assume this means it will be a 1080p stabilized with a 4K cropped image. We'll check that out a little bit later, but that's generally what these 4K drones can do. It has a 117 degree field of view. The Breeze has an optical flow and infrared positioning sensor that allow it to hold its position both indoors and outdoors, making it safe for any occasion. That's what their website says, at least. And it has the ability to do a live 720p HD display straight onto your smartphone device. Now that we've unboxed it, we've covered the boring specs, let's head outside, take it for its first flight. Good morning. So, it's pretty chilly. It's pretty chilly right now, and it's a Friday morning. Obviously, I didn't want to fly it immediately after getting back from Black Thursday shopping, so we're gonna try out the Yuneec Breeze. So, spoiler alert, since it is freezing outside, I did all the setup back at the house, so this should be a quick and fun little jaunt. Now, something I do want to add is the Breeze sets itself up a little bit differently than DJI products do. So you don't, like when you do a Mavic or you do the Spark, you connect the controller first, then the controller connects to the drone. This is the opposite way. You have to connect the drone first, and then you connect the controller. So if you're having a little bit of problems, like somebody, me, getting it set up, that might be why. Since we've only got the one battery and this is just initial impressions, I really just want to see, they recommend selfie mode, so we're going to try selfie mode and a little bit of the controller, because we only got like 12 minutes. The controller does, I mean, it feels plasticky. It doesn't feel as good as a DJI controller, but it does feel pretty good, and it reminds me of like an Xbox controller, like with the way the buttons are laid out. And I was right, by the way. It's not, you can do unstabilized 4K or stabilized 1080p. Well, the controller was working before we left. I guess we don't get to play with the controller today. That'll have to be in a follow-up video. Okay, let's go. That's pretty quiet. So it's about 90 decibels. That's quieter than the Spark. Man, it flies really good. So the way you can control the gimbal, well, you can control the camera while in flight. You can raise it, lower it. Now it's not, you can set it up to do like normal controller mode, but this is selfie mode, which does different things. Man, it flies really good. Okay, we're just gonna try regular mode because selfie mode's cool, but I'm not turning into a big fan of it. The camera should still be recording. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised at how quiet it is. Now remember, it only does fly up to 80 meters. Since we still got some battery life, let's try the follow me real quick before we gotta call it. That's pretty good. That's not bad. All right, so we just finished with the very first initial flight of my Breeze 4K. My hands are kind of numb because it's freezing out here. So let's head back to the house, talk about what we think about it. See you there. Whew. And we're back. So what are my initial impressions of the Yuneec Breeze 4K? Honestly, for what I paid for this thing, I am really impressed with it. It's really quiet, it flies really smooth, the footage isn't terrible. I think this is a legitimate, cheap selfie drone. Whereas, you know, on reviewing the cheapest before, I've done a cheap foldable arm selfie drone. Well, that was really just a toy with a tiny little camera, 720p. This is a legitimate selfie drone, and if you're shopping today on Black Friday, you should consider picking this up. If you don't want to spend, because you can get the Spark's on sale today too. But that will cost you double what this costs you, and this is pretty good. There are a few things that I don't like about the Breeze. I don't like that there's no gimbal. I don't like, you know, that you have to put down landing legs. I mean, yeah, it's not that big of a step, but I forgot to do it this morning because I didn't realize. I don't like that it only comes with one battery. Yes, the Spark only comes with one battery too, but if you're gonna have like a bundle, because this was the bundle, it should come with at least 2 batteries, especially if your flight time's gonna be 12 minutes. But all those negatives aside, this is a solid choice. I really enjoyed flying it. We'll do a better comparison to the Spark and the Mavic in the future, but it was just too cold to do it today. Well, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Also, click that subscribe button down below. We do Drone Flight Friday every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Well, hey, I'm the Everyday Dad, and if I can figure out how to be safe and not get trampled or mauled or like any kind of horrible stuff during Black Thursday / Black Friday shopping, you can and should do the same. Be safe out there today. Thanks for watching.